Tea break tips.
So, multiple cursors. Multiple cursors are a great way of editing a number of lines of code at the same time without having to copy and paste or anything. So if we look at this email we've got open in Design Studio here, now if I click into it, we'll get our cursor come up. And then if I hold down the Option key and click again, we get a second cursor, and then click, 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 click. Just get a number of these going up. And now as I type, you can see this is adding that text in all those places at the same time, which is pretty cool. So what's an actual practical use case for this? So here I have a comma separated list of CSS selectors. So if I click on all of these and then I want to prefix them all with a class of foo, all at the same time. So it's just type it once and it appears in all those lines at the same time, which is really useful. Another way is if I was to hold down the Option key and then use the arrow keys and press down, 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 just to select the next line, next line, next line. So you can just use up and down with the arrow keys to select more. Also, you can press Shift, Option, and then click with your mouse and then drag to select. So just where you're dragging your mouse is going to select those multiple lines. Yet another thing we could do, if we just scroll down and look at this margin here, if I was to select a word, or it doesn't even have to be a word, we could use something like these 16 pixels there, and I click there, we can see all the other cases where 16 pixels occurs are now highlighted. So if I just press Command D and then it'll select the next one, I just keep pressing it, it'll select next one, next one, then I can edit all of those in one go. So it's really nice handy shortcut for changing 20 pixels that is repeated multiple times across all in one go. So it's really useful if you've got a number of edits you want to make and they're not necessarily lines next to each other, but they're using the same content that you want to change. So these are really useful shortcuts for speeding up writing code and particularly editing code as you go. Thanks a lot.